First off this morning, day 305, had a meeting about the furnace in the supply chain. So we've got a task group set up to try and sort out the furnace in the millers and the end destinations for our grain. So we had a Zoom meeting this morning on this.
Completely agree with all of the points, especially the ones that Sarah and Jamie have just made about him.
Gordon's just brought some beans. We're going to clean some beans for them to sow. I'm just walking out the back of the yard now because we've got that flood and we've got a swan on it. I feel like I feel quite special. I thought it was only Ali that got swans on his floods. There we go. Look at that. Think they'll mind if I get a jet ski out. That's something I've never seen before. I presume they're putting the beaks underwater and eating the worms. But they're obviously on this huge flood that we've got. Zoom out and see better. It's about 15 acres at this farm. Nice to see. Adam's just doing a bit of tidying up in the wheat store. Might have some wheat coming in, some grain coming in next week off a boat. So we might have to move this pile into the other shed. So we'll just get it all together so we can kind of work out how many tons there are and different things. Get a bit of order in here because it got a bit messy. Bits of piles of wheat everywhere. In answer to yesterday's quiz question, few people got it right, few people got it wrong. It's a category 3 link ball with a category 2 hole. So it's got a flip the camera. It's got a 64mm outer diameter, and I think it's a 27mm hole in the middle. Yep. So that's what we use to connect the tractors to machinery. So I'll show you how it works in a minute. Just lifting the screen into the chipper now to try and make the chip a bit smaller. The one they put the baffles on yesterday. Andy's on a ladder inside the chipper. So we do get to lift it. Got some beans going out now, just move the fast track out of the way. These are going, and then this is what we call a link arm. So see it says category 3. The ball drops in there, and these little hooks should lock it in, and that's how we attach machines on. So we have pins that go through here on the machines. We put the balls onto the machines, and then when we lift up, this hook should automatically grab it like that, and then that's the machine fastened on. To take it off, we pull the hooks, drop these down, and the pins, the ball stays behind on the machine. Dead clever. The idea is it's safe, you see, so you can put machines on without being stood close, having to put pins in between the wheel and the machine. You can do it all from the cab, hopefully. So there's an example there. There's the ball on the machine now, and like I say, the hook would come up here like that, grab hold of it, just into there, and lock on. And then there's one on the other side, and there's one on the top. It's what they call a 3-point linkage. There's one, 2, 3 points. It's something Massey Ferguson invented, I don't know, 50 or 60 years ago. It's not really changed a lot, it's just got bigger over time. Originally the balls used to be made into the end of the holes, the end of the link arms, and you had to back up dead accurately and wiggle the pins in. It was alright when machines were smaller and you could wobble them a bit, but heavier machines now it's impossible, so you've got to get quite close, and then, like I say, the hook will pull itself into shape. It'll latch on automatically. This is today's quiz question. I'm sat on a tractor and I'm not going to move the camera because it'll give it away, but does anyone know what that sticker's on and why it's there? If you do, leave a comment, or if you do, sorry, like it. If you want to take a guess, leave it in the comments. My dad's just loading beans. We're just trying to get this sort of corner empty, the shed. It's always handy corners for putting other things in, and we'll probably put some sunflower seeds into this shed then out the way. And then the other shed's just full of wheat then, so it's just going on this wagon here. It's parked across the alleyway. Anyone remember the other day when they were using this breaker bar to undo something? Well, it's now a broken bar. They had it around that pillar, remember, trying to prise some bolts open. Well, the Merlot was too strong for it.
Just had a nice thank you letter from Willowbrook Hospice, and also a certificate for going above and beyond fundraising, and a silver star that's really shiny. So thanks, Willowbrook. Also, a lot of people say, do you get paid by the BBC for the stuff you do? Well, the answer is no, but they know it's my birthday at the weekend, and they gave me this the other day. So I don't know whether it actually came from the BBC or just Judy, who always comes out doing the reporting. I don't know, but either way, thank you.
Richard's got the new screen in the chipper, and it's making really nice chip. A little bit smaller than normal. There is still the odd long bit in it though. That could be even a bit long maybe. But it's definitely a nice fine grade, so hopefully we'll only have to run it through once now. Don't run that random branch it's got there. We don't like that either. Pull that out the pile. Sam's just moving the urea fertiliser from one bay to the other, because we want this bay for tipping wood chipping, because we don't like tipping in that one because it's got a grill in the floor for the intake for the dryer. Joe and Bill's beans are rattling around there getting moving and clean. Looks like Richard's at the seaside actually when he's chipping, because of the backdrop of the lake behind. Or the sea. The swans as well are still behind him. Where's he gone? Can't see what's going on. Nice sky today, a bit different to yesterday. Crop Doctor's here, aka Paul. Bit of an update on Adam's tractor. He's now got the rails on the back, so he's got to get his cab sorted, get that back on, and then it'll start to take shape. Looks a bit more like a tractor now. It's got wheels on it. We finally got our axle stands back out from underneath it as well. Some might say this is efficiency, loading this trailer with two Merlots, but I actually think it's not. I think they're tripping over themselves and waiting for each other. One of them could be doing something else further down the yard. So now Adam's got to back up now and wait for Sam to come back out the shed. And then Sam's going to come out the shed and wait for Adam to come back out the shed. To me, it's not efficient. Move the fertiliser around over there now, so that's looking tidy. Put a gale breaker up as well. Stop the leaves and stuff flowing in out the green waste pile. The chipper's whirring away behind me now. Richard's nearly finished the pile that's coming over the last week. So, and like I say, we got the new screen in. It looks really good. And the tide is still out, and the swans are still. Got a new purchase off eBay. Alright, thanks. It's a retractable extension cable. So it plugs in. That goes on the wall and we can pull it in and out, put it anywhere in the workshop, because someone keeps taking the extension cables out of the workshop, we can never find it, or we're tripping over them, it'll retract back in. So I'm going to weld 2 bolts on the wall and fasten it to the wall there. Just move this magnetic tray out the way. I'm pleased with this, although I've put it on the wall upside down. It's only bolted on so I can move it. But there's a plug, and you just pull it out. It reaches right everywhere. Richard's making a, see if you can guess, and it's not a life raft. What is it, an easel?
An easel for my mate's art project.
It's alright now, you can paint a big picture. Yeah, so Sam's moved the fertiliser from that side into this side, stacked it up nice and neat. Andrew's got some plywood, we put it on the floor here, keeps the leaves from falling into that. And then Adam's put this up as well. This is a gale breaker, so it's kind of like stops the wind going through it, but it'll also stop leaves and bits of debris blowing into there, so we still have to keep cleaning it out, and obviously falling through the grills there. That's about all. If you've watched it all the way to the end, don't forget, if you know what that sticker's for, click like. If you don't and you're taking a guess in the comments box below, and I'll tell you what it is tomorrow.
So I'll see you all tomorrow. That's